Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. Good to see everyone here on starting out the week. Honestly, a little better than I was expected. Honestly, a little better than I was expecting to. To make sure everyone can hear me over here. Happy Monday. Yeah, it looks like people can hear me. That's good. Over on X, throw a little GM in the live chat. Get this party started. Yeah, market's been open for about 5 minutes now. Open to the upside. 10-day ceasefire. Obviously, we had some massive escalation over the weekend. 3 U.S. service members were killed, and I think we're 9 straight days of bombing now. So they have news came out of a 10-day ceasefire. Gold got all the way up to like 86, even 89, maybe even $90. Sitting at 81.48. Still a far cry from the $68 we had under the last ceasefire. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Let's hope this works out. That'd be great. Obviously, a NASDAQ up 1.06%, Dow up 0.24%. Up a quarter, and S&P up 0.66. Let's look at SpaceX. It had quite a drop. It's up half a point today, 124.64. So up about half percent, way off. Oh, hey, Steph, GM over there my buddy over there in Belgium, been mining a little fiat, helped manage a hotel there for a little bit this summer. I guess the industry he was in, one of the industries. Besides being a European poker champion, but yeah, good to see you there, Steph. He helps me at the GM Bitcoin show. He'll join us when he's not mining fiat. My 2 other co-hosts are mining fiat full time. Kev, who helped me for 5 years, and Enzo. Kev's working on a movie set. He's been there 2 months now, a movie production, and Enzo's, of course, working for the U.S. government, I believe. But Coachmaster. IRGC total destruction. Yeah, it's seeming like it, but I don't know. This 10-day ceasefire, we'll see. They need to. I don't know. It's funny. There's been not much news about it, right? I know 9 days of strikes. Unfortunate news: 3 U.S. service members killed. I know that there's nothing worse you can do to piss Trump off than that. But yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens. Crazy, a little bit shaky. Let's look at. STRC 85.65 up a little. It's interesting because there's some news on them as well. But let's look at the crypto side of things. I'm going to lose this picture in picture. I'm not too impressed with my lighting in here. Going to probably order some new lighting. I've got it already, a new camera and everything. I just haven't done it. Maybe I'll do that today. Bitcoin. Yeah, we not only held through the weekend with this, through all the bombings and escalations and everything, we're actually not looking too bad. 64,677. Bitcoin, we're up officially almost 0.5%, 0.4 for the day. You see, we kind of dropped down all the way. Geez, we're almost $1,000 below this last night. And then with the news of the ceasefire, we came in. Hey, Chaos, GM. Good morning from Chaos, coming at us from X, and of course, Steph and Coachmaster joining, friends from X, but joining me on my newer YouTube channel. So good to have everyone here. Bunch of people over on X listening live. Like I say, better than I expected. I was just hoping we could kind of hold on through the weekend. Then when I saw the escalation, I thought we were in trouble, but not bad. Holding flat. I'll take it. Ethereum 1877 up 0.4 for the day. Look at that chart as it pulls up here. Hey, Mr. Heine, GM. Oh no, it's Scott. That's Scott. Scott, great show today, man. Great show. Scott runs the 8:30 to 9 a.m. show. It's actually 8:30 to I think 9. I don't know, man. I'm different time zones, but he's runs a great show over there for the Heine community. He's also my co-host on the GM Bitcoin Morning Show every day at the top of the hour, man. Come join us. good to have, you don't have to just listen to me. You actually have some other people. And Life and Glory, man, coming at us, charts all green, back to back, hurricane swell. He's been up probably 3-4 hours, done his whole routine, spearing fish, surfing the Mavericks, the huge waves. Man, Life and Glory's got it figured out, man. Life and Glory. Appreciate you, man. Also, got chicken, sheep. I don't know. I didn't know they allowed sheep out in Malibu, man. I guess maybe your grandfather did, because I know your family's been there a while. Living the life and living it from on Cali, man. That's hard to do. But Julio, GM from Cali as well. Yeah, I'm a Cali boy. Born down there. Went to high school down in right by Disneyland, Luera High School. Me and Gwen Stefani both. If you remember that high school, it's the closest one, I think, to Disneyland. And then we moved to the Huntington Harbor, man. So my dad could park his yacht there behind our house. Good times, man. I still like California. Just hate the politics, man. But good. I'm down there at least probably once a month or every other month. I just stay in hotels or hang with some friends. But yeah, good to see everyone. Better than expected, man. I didn't expect little decent news. I mean, there's bad news out there, but we're holding XRP. What happened to that chart? There we are, $994. Call it $1.10, up 0.5%. Solana is at 76.93, up 1.2%. So Solana outperforming everything else a little bit. That's good. You know, I've been looking at this. I've been kind of looking at the, using as my kind of gauge. I'm keeping these two charts up. Ansem, which is a creator coin over on course, Solana. It's at 215, so took a bit of a dip. That's good. That's kind of a gauge of how it's doing over there. And of course, Cash Cat, the big one over there on the Robinhood chain, it got way beat down. Looked like a dead cat bounce, no pun intended, but maybe not. We're at 75.7 million. Little life, a lot of people over there. But there's a back and forth between the two. Hey, Mr. Heine, GM. Good to see you. A lot of stuff going on, man. Crazy weekend. I was on Spaces and stuff so much yesterday. I was spent come last night, man. But yeah, also the World Cup. Yeah, well, let's look at our coins. The Bitcoin Bull, 11.2 million. Got all the way over 15. That point, I was up 100x. Feels good, nice. A lot of stuff with Jason. We're on a lot of other Spaces. Including with yesterday. They'd kind of been feuding for a while, but he jumped on one of our guy Alk's Spaces, and then I was on a space and had a little bit of a kumbaya moment there and helped pump Evil Ape. Was around 40,000. Now it's 200,000. Enough said of the power of the Bitcoin bull community, man. But look at some of the news. So yeah, decent day, better than I expected. Seeing a lot of people over there on X and YouTube both. So welcome, man. Appreciate you. Sailor posted his bubbles again, or his orange dot graph. We're like, what does that mean? Don't think it means he's buying. Not while STRC is at $84. Par is 100. They buy when it's over 100 money they raise. He just needs to kind of wait out, get rid of the FUD. But they did went ahead and bought another $225 million. So they probably sold common stock, or we don't know. They did sell the Bitcoin though twice, 32 one time, 212 million the other time. But they don't need to sell because now they have $3.2 billion. They just need to wait out Bitcoin price go up and everything will be fine for sure. For sure. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to be loving life when Bitcoin really rips. Yeah, congratulations to Spain. Second ever World Cup. They dominated pretty much too. I don't know much, but I thought they dominated, man. I think the only reason it wasn't 5-1 is because that goalie on the Argentina side was blocked all the shots. It was crazy. I think it was well into overtime when they finally got got a thing, and I guess I didn't watch it, but I guess maybe one of the worst halftime shows of all time. Though I think Shakira was a highlight, but other than that, like I said, I didn't watch it, but people are really ripping on it. Dana White came out and said, "Man, we thought we did some shitty halftime shows. This is the worst of all time." I don't know. You can put that in the comments if you have an opinion. I didn't see it. I didn't watch the halftime part, but too busy pumping Bitcoin Bullcoin. But anyway, yeah, congratulations. My great grandma, I guess great grandma was from Spain. Great grandma, I think, was born in Spain but raised in Mexico. My grandma raised in Mexico and then came to the U.S. When she was a baby. Yeah, so I have some ties to Spain. So happy to see them. A lot of people said Spain or France or England could win, and that's kind of how it ended up. Just Argentina always threatening. And but yeah, Spain seemed to dominate. They won second time in history. Congrats. Now Americans will forget about soccer for 4 years for the most part. I know there's some hardcore fans out there, but and the younger generation is getting more and more into it. Congrats out to the vice president and his wife. Just had their third baby. What a cute picture. What cute kids. I mean, you can clearly see his wife's Indian. You can clearly see that, but man, what a couple of cuties. So congratulations to JD Vance. And someone is saying Trump's at the game with Rubio instead of JD Vance. Yeah, his wife's having a baby, dumbass. But anyway, who cares? They're both I think good dudes, contenders, obviously, for the take on the mantle. But I think we talked before that Andrew Cuomo had joined OKX, but now they're teaming up with the parent of the New York Stock Exchange, ICE, Intercontinental Exchange, and they own a bunch of exchanges throughout the world besides the New York Stock Exchange. And I think they own 19, 20, or 21. I can't remember the exact number, but they're going to join up and do a 50-50 joint venture to tokenize equities and build 24/7 blockchain-powered markets. So it's definitely coming, man. So some of the bigger news today, not a ton of news today. Also, this other coin, got to look at my guy Digi, got his account taken down. Total bullshit. I bought some coins. He's been doing spaces. I think he's on like 1,410 spaces, man. But yeah, his Digi joint came down. I know he's on his coins account. But his coins ticker a little bit of a dip. I must own 2% of this by now. I think I own almost 1% in my newest wallet. I have it in like 5 wallets. But anyway, little dip. I'm going to try and go in and buy some more. But I bought some on Saturday morning or Sunday. I think it was Saturday morning. I bought another soul worth almost $1 million. Anyway, this is a good, we're supporting everyone out here. Heine community has a coin as well. So, yeah, a lot of good little projects you can support. Hey, buy 25, buy soul worth, whatever. Yeah, BIP 10. Funny, I was on a space yesterday with Gary Cardone. I was on a space Saturday with Grant Cardone. I think it was me and, God, I don't even remember who I was on with Grant. Both of them follow me on X. But I was on with Gary yesterday, and he was saying how this BIP 10, which is Bitcoin Improvement Protocol 110, had given him quite a bit of concerns, and he was kind of holding off. But Michael Saylor came out with a thing that said, Michael Saylor made his position on BIP 10 very clear. The strategy executive chairman published 110 reasons why he believes the proposed Bitcoin fork is a bad idea. His argument is simple. Bitcoin strength comes from neutral rules, hard consensus, open markets, and permissionless innovation. BIP 10 is one of the biggest protocol debates since the block size wars. That was August, or it culminated in the Bitcoin Cash hard fork mid-August 2017. I remember that. Anyway, the outcome matters. BIP 10 is one of the biggest protocol debates since the block size wars, with developers once again debating what Bitcoin should ultimately become. The outcome matters because changes at the protocol level just don't affect developers. They shape the future of the entire Bitcoin network. Blue collar. What is blue collar supporting? Blue collar supporting BIP 110, or is he against it? Blue collar, man. I don't think blue collar. I have not seen blue collar on here. Oh, yeah, blue collar. Oh, I know I was on blue collar. Yeah, I know he was on that. It was me, blue collar. I don't remember whose space we were in. but I was definitely on there with blue collar. You're right. It was me, blue collar, Gary, and I'm trying to think whose space I was in. Anyway, I was on so many spaces. That tells you. Been out there pumping the Bitcoin bull, having some fun, bull posting, making memes. But it seems like at least on X over there, for the other over on X, seems like we are uniting the clans a little bit over there. So, yeah, not a huge news day, but good stuff happening. That big news with OKX. Yeah, the ceasefire. U.S. and Iran could enter as mediators push to revive peace talks. Reuters report, citing a senior Iranian official. Bitcoin surged 1% to near 60. Well, Brent crude fell 2.4 to 86. Crude's down even more now, as we just looked at. Yeah, I was on with blue collar, but I don't think it was his space, Coach. I don't remember whose space it was. For sure, it was me and Blue. Blue's been pumping the Bitcoin bull with us. We've been bull posting. We're up 100x. Shit, I got an airdrop and it's up 15x. Like $8,000 now, so it's like fun times. I'm buying more. I'm actually looking to buy even more at these levels because I don't think this thing's even started. Well, look, here's the reason. Jason's got 70% of the supply. He's been airdropping a little bit to people who are really working, using it to onboard people. Very, very strategic, right? But what's going on with this stupid? I don't know if you guys can see down that far, but here, let me do this. Chart did not. Yeah, here, let's move it to where you guys can see it. Okay, so holders. Let's go to holders. 68.86% is what Jason owns. Right now, that's still 7.7 million. He's only given away 1.14% of the supply. And when we hit 15 million, he had over 10 million in this account. So, yeah, we're grinding. This is a long-term thing. Rome wasn't built in a day, for sure. Yeah, Coach Master, you're got as much good a memory as me. No, we were in so many spaces over the weekend. I really don't remember whose space it was. But, I mean, we got Rex running spaces. We got Bill running spaces. We talk about it every day. Bunch of pop-up spaces. So Digi's talked about in his space. So yeah, there's so many spaces talking about it and then talking about it in other people's spaces. But yeah, blue collar, man. He's a chart guy. He was there talking. It was me and him and Grant, I remember. But yeah, that's all I remember. And then I think with the one with Gary, I think it was me and Jason. I don't remember whose space that was either. Damn. I don't think it was. Jason's run 2 space himself, but he'd prefer to jump in other people's space. Russia's parliament will hold final readings Tuesday on a crypto regulation bill covering investor limits and cross-border payments. Yeah, you're right, Scott. I think it was Rex space. Because remember, Rex ran an all-day space yesterday or Saturday. One of his spaces went really late. Yeah, it might have been that might have been who were on with Gary and or Grant. I don't know. But yeah, Rex had that. He's been running those spaces. He sits in the pool in Dubai in his complex and and then runs spaces. He's a Jordanian guy, been around, works for some hedge funds over there. Some people call him a scammer. He seems like he's pretty polarizing, but he's a smart guy, whatever you think of him. And he's been pushing the Bitcoin bull. Also over there on X, Yazan, who's a pretty cool guy, I think, another Middle Easterner guy. Yazan has said he gets back off vacation. He's going to run some spaces. So Yazan doesn't run that many spaces, but he's a pretty well-respected dude in the space. So I'm looking forward to that. A lot of big OGs joining the space. Definitely. Anyway, Russia's parliament's holding final readings Tuesday on a crypto regulation bill covering investor limits, cross-border payments. This is their version of the Clarity Act, and they're looking to beat us to the punch. Make no mistake about it. Yeah, Scott, I think you're absolutely right. I think it was Rex Space. U.S. national debt, 39.5 trillion. I remember when I was in high school and they were saying if we don't get our shit together, we're going to hit $1 trillion in debt. Damn. Now we're 39.5 trillion, man. Buy freaking Bitcoin. Buy some Bitcoin, maybe some wheat and some AR-15 too. I don't know, man. That's crazy, right? Got to get your Bitcoin, man. Got to get your Bitcoin. Hard money you can't F with. Hard money you can't F with. That's the name of Jason's bestseller. Bitmine, Tom Lee bought another 7,430 Ethereum. They're now sitting on 4.9 million or 4.8% of the total supply. Clarity Act has 14 days. Let's read Coin Bureau's latest clip. Obviously, I'm not a paid professional newsreader. I'm not very good on the teleprompter. But the Crypto Clarity Act has just 14 working days left to become law. The bill must reach the Senate floor next week before lawmakers leave for the August recess. Lazy pieces of shit. Ethics provisions remain unresolved while no vote has been scheduled. Updated bill text remains unreleased. Without a vote, the path to Trump-signed law could close. Windows close and get to work, you pathetic. Okay, I'm done. I'm done talking about, even though I was at one of my majors, I had a double major, political science and Chinese in college. I hate politics. Let's see where we're at here. Recap on the day. Appreciate everyone. I see a lot of people listening in. Shows there's little vigor, man. I think there was me and 3 people on Friday. Man, I can't blame you though. It was a little depressing, but we got out there. We touched some grass, hit the golf course, hit the lake, hit the mountains. I've got a little pet badger that I've been seeing on my hikes. He's right next to the trail, which is crazy. Really busy trail too. I think that I think my wife and I are like usually the last ones out of there because sometimes we go a little later and coming out right at dark sometimes. And you see that little badger. I videoed him. He seems pretty friendly, which badgers can be extremely aggressive. Like they won't back down from a black bear or a mountain lion or anything, man. They're mean, but he seems pretty cool. But I'm surprised his trail was right. I don't know if anyone else has seen him but us, but I posted it the other day on TikTok and I think on X. But anyway, NASDAQ, not quite as good as we were. Let's see, oil, 81.51. So it's down. NASDAQ, 0.59. The Dow is about even at negative 0.5 and S&P, 3.7. Yeah, Coachmaster, lazy turds. These politicians, man, most of them are freaking worthless. I have zero use for them. I can't believe we can't find better people. And I think they get corrupted. Even the good ones get corrupted once they get into that swamp. Well, we're at 76.31. So, yeah, down a little. If we look at the hourly, just to see, yeah, a little dip, but still. Oh, sorry, that's Solana. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin 64,312. Yeah, a little red, little drop off, a little down 0.2 for the day, but we'll see what happens. It's early. A lot of times it takes a couple hours for the market to figure out what it is. Appreciate everyone, man. Tons of listeners today. I think we're going to have a good week. Obviously, let's get this Iran thing sorted. Let's get that Clarity Act. I guess whether it passes or not, we'll see. I definitely think we'll see. Just my overall sitting back prediction, Clarity Act passes. I think we've maybe seen the bottom at that 57,000 we hit a couple weeks ago. If not, we probably drop down into the 50s, maybe even the high 40s like a lot of people think we will. People are on both sides of the fence. I know Jason Williams is sitting in a lot of cash waiting for that. Leia Halpern. She's been a bear, called the top perfectly. She's still bearish. I saw a post from her today. She's a Bitcoin bull holder. And English. She was a news reporter over in England, and now she's crypto turned crypto. She wrote a book. Her book's good. Scott, you ought to order her book, Undressing Bitcoin. It's a pretty good book. I've got that as well. So yeah, Leia, she still thinks it's going down. So and I don't know. I don't care. I'm buying either way, holding either way, trying to earn some fiat and focusing on the Bitcoin bull and some of our other projects that we're working on. Of course, CoinZoom. Not even worried about the CoinZoom token. I'm just stacking Zoom token, turning them into Bitcoin right now. But yeah, not a bad week. Better than I expected. Appreciate everybody. We're going to be over on, in fact, it's already the top of the hour, man. So we'll see you tomorrow morning. Join us over on the GM Bitcoin Morning Space. Join me, Scott, Steph, a few others. Let's continue this conversation.